Hey guys, it's me, Dan, and I am going to talk to you today about some of the most exciting gadgets coming out in 2019. So 2018 is almost over. I can't believe it. Where has this year gone? But yeah, 2019 looks to be an exciting year in terms of technology and gadgets. And, you know, I am obviously a fan of gadgets because, yeah, the name of this channel. Basically, I've been looking at some of the gadgets that's going to be coming out next year. And I just thought I would summarize basically what I think are the most exciting ones and what I'm looking forward to. So these are going to be gadgets that are definitely confirmed to be coming out, not just like imaginary or, that people are guessing. So let's get started. I've got about 5 gadgets coming up, and then you can tell me what you think after you've watched the video. So my first gadget that I am really looking forward to in 2019 is the Oculus Quest. Now this is a brand new VR headset from Oculus, who are probably like the leaders. I guess they dominate the VR landscape at the moment. Now at the moment their VR headsets include the Oculus Go, which I have right here, and the Oculus Rift, which is a more advanced version which you need to plug into your laptop or quite a powerful laptop or PC for it to work properly. Now the difference between the Oculus Quest and those two is that it kind of combines the Go, which is user-friendly, like no wires required, can just put it on your face and go straight away. Hence the name Oculus Go. The Oculus Quest kind of combines those two, but still you can also have tracking capabilities, so it tracks your hand movements. You can play actual proper VR games and have a more realistic VR experience. But in any case, I think this will be VR's first chance to be properly a mainstream device, really. I mean, it's basically a console. It's a new console, but it's a VR console all in one. It's got a screen, it's got the processor, it's got the tracking capabilities and the controllers. It's the first VR headset that's all in one and kind of gives what I expect to be a proper VR experience. And maybe in the next few years it will become much more advanced and the screens will be better and the processors will be better, so we'll be able to play more advanced games. But for now, the Oculus Quest is probably the one gadget that I will buy for sure, especially as I'm kind of involved in the VR space. I shoot a lot of VR video. I have another channel which you can check out. I'll put it in the description, where I shoot a lot of VR video and talk about the cameras that are used to do that. So yeah, Oculus Quest looks awesome and won't be too expensive, hopefully, not sure, but it should be released in April. The next gadget that's coming out in 2019, which looks pretty awesome to me, is a phone. It's the Huawei. Is that how you say it? Huawei? I never know how to pronounce these Chinese company names. I feel really bad. Huawei Nova 4. That's the name of the phone that's coming out. It's a new phone from Huawei, and basically the reason I'm excited about this, the reason I think it looks awesome, is because it basically has no outer rim. Screen to phone size ratio is almost 100%. It basically has one tiny little notch where the camera goes. It's almost what you see in these renders of what people think the next Samsung's going to look like, where it's just one full screen. This Nova 4 seems to be the closest thing to that, and yeah, the screen looks massive and basically looks like seamless. It's just got tiny little edge around the I guess the perimeter, and then it's just got a hole punch where the camera goes. I've always been excited for those kind of phones. I always expected that to happen. It's just taken a long time. Yeah, so it should be released or announced on December the 17th, but probably not actually available for like a few months after that. So definitely a 2019 phone to look out for if you are looking for something that's a bit different from all the other phones that are coming out. Although, speaking of phones, the next one is probably going to be the most exciting one, or the most different, weird, and probably most expensive phone of 2019, and it's the Samsung Galaxy. Well, actually, we're not sure what it's called. It's the foldable phone from Samsung. You've probably already heard of it. You've probably already seen the announcement. Foldable phones, I think, next year are going to become a big thing, especially for Android. They all seem to be jumping on board, and I think the first one, or the biggest one to come out, will be the Samsung Galaxy foldable phone. Apparently, it might be called the Samsung Galaxy X, but that's not confirmed. So it was kind of announced like a month ago, and they showed it off a little bit, although they were very secretive. They basically just showed the phone opening up into, from a folded phone to opens up into a tablet. Don't know if it's actually going to be useful, if it's just going to be a gimmick, and if it's going to be not really worth it. But I'm excited to see what it can do. I probably won't buy one because it's definitely going to be like the most expensive phone ever. And I reckon if you break it, if you smash it, then it's basically going to be unfixable, and I tend to drop my phones a lot, so no, won't be investing one of those. But it's exciting to see, and the technology is really awesome that it's even possible to do this. So yeah, looking forward to seeing that. So my next gadget isn't super exciting, but it is probably one of the most popular kind of accessories of the past few years, the Apple Airpods. They are getting a update next year, so they will be slightly different. I don't think it's a complete redesign, but they're updating them slightly. Now the new earphones apparently will feature inductive charging, which means they're going to have to be slightly redesigned, the case will be redesigned, and they're probably going to be more expensive apparently, according to some websites that I've seen. So yeah, they're already pretty expensive, and one of the reasons I am avoiding them because I will lose them. I just will, and it will really annoy me. I mean, I lose my actual cheap, shitty earphones like very often. So, I mean, and they're attached to me by a wire. So yeah, I'm not a huge fan of AirPods myself, but I know many people are. They've sold like hundreds of millions of them, and they're probably going to sell hundreds of millions more. So yeah, that will be a exciting thing for AirPod users because you'll be able to charge your AirPods a little bit quicker and I guess for longer and use them for longer. Sweet. Now, the next one isn't something you're going to be able to buy. It's not like a consumer technology thing, but I just think it's kind of slightly awesome, also slightly terrifying. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the Boston Dynamics, like, robots. This company, Boston Dynamics, and they create robots, and they're super kind of almost realistic in the way they move. They almost look like dogs or pets or something, and they keep getting smaller and better, and they're either going to really help us or they're going to take over the world. But basically, they are starting to build them now for companies. Basically, it's called the Spot Mini, and it's kind of like a dog, but it's a robot dog, and it will be able to help people do things. I'm not sure what they're actually going to use them for, probably manufacturing or something, but basically they're actually building them now for sale rather than just showing them on YouTube and going viral. So either of these things, yeah, will take us into a new dawn of like robots helping us live our lives, or it's going to be like Black Mirror where they'll come and hunt us and shoot us and kill us. Exciting times. The Spot Mini robot dog. I reckon in the next 10 years, maybe 20 years, you may be seeing a lot of these little dog things roaming around our homes. But, you know, we'll give it a shot. Who knows what's going to happen? Maybe it'll all be okay. It won't be. Resistance is futile. Okay guys, so that's it. That's my quick list of gadgets that I'm looking forward to in 2019 that are definitely coming out. Maybe, obviously, there's going to be more than that released and announced in the next, probably even the next month or so. But for now, I think that's pretty exciting. I mean, some of them are really cool, especially I'm really looking forward to the Oculus Quest and the foldable phone. I think those two are looking pretty awesome. If you have any gadgets that you are looking forward to that I've missed, please let me know. Let me know what you think of these. And if you're into gadgets, if you're interested in gadgets, then feel free to subscribe because I get them quite often and I can show you guys what they're about and whether they're good or not. So I will see you around. Hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.